You might call it one big bicycle recycling program, where one person's discarded wheels become another one's transportation.
People can donate their bikes to us. They can get a bicycle from us if they don't have the means to buy their own. We can give them one if they come with a voucher from the homeless shelter or from anybody who they're working with to get help financially. They can come and get a bicycle, or they can come and earn a bicycle.
These used bicycles will soon be fixed and will also have new owners.
These aren't Tour de France bikes. This is for pleasure. This is for people with these beautiful trails we have around here. So it keeps everybody on bikes.
So far, there are over 286 bicycles in the bike lot waiting to be fixed. Volunteer bike mechanics are very busy finding and repairing their problems one part at a time.
Someone had worked on it and left a couple of the bearings out of the back wheel, so we found out why it wasn't sitting straight. When we took it apart and put the bearings in, now it's working very good. We're just tightening up the brakes and making a few more adjustments on this one. It's going to be a good bike and ready to go.
These retired volunteers take pride in their work, like bike mechanic Ray Olson, who's been repairing bikes for decades.
This way it helps me maintain my somewhat brain power and helps me to know that this bike will be used by somebody and will really enjoy riding it with no mechanical problems.
The program also allows anyone to come and learn how to maintain their own bicycles.
Which is kind of fun. It's great to see kids come by and learn how to fix a flat. There's a lot of adults that don't know how to do brakes or adjust derailleurs. And then sizing a bike. A lot of people, you'll see them riding, their knees are way up. They don't know how to get it set for their size.
And after they're fixed, some of these bikes will be put up for sale.
But because they're reconditioned and back together, we try to stay around that $70, $75 mark.
Other bikes can be earned by helping out.
So we will allow them to work and trade their work hours for a bike.
The St. George Police Department recently donated 125 bikes they found to the worthy cause.
Unclaimed, found on the street, and they have a limited amount of space. They can't keep them all, so they donate them to us.
Local bike shops are also supporting the program by donating old parts.
So they'll give us old parts that are still in great condition that they can't put back on somebody's bike, but we can, and they put them in a bin for us and we pick them up once a week. They've been extremely supportive. We're so grateful for the local bike shops.
Using a checklist one by one, the Bicycle Collective of Southern Utah has been repairing its way into the community one pedal at a time. Housed in this garage on the east side of the city for the past year, the Bike Collective is looking for a more centralized, permanent home.
We have this temporary space behind a business over in the industrial park right now, but we're looking for a permanent space. We're in the process of trying to find something, hopefully downtown, so that it's accessible by bicycle.
But perhaps the greatest reward of this program is helping people who really need these bikes.
So we've got a guy named Aaron who is working 2 jobs right now, and he's just running frantically between those and trying really hard to keep his jobs and to be a productive citizen, and he could really use a bicycle for transportation.
I live about 2 miles from Bed and Biscuits, which I'm a dog handler at, and of course the summer is coming and it's getting hot outside, so this will also give me more time before work instead of having to leave so early to walk. So the bike will definitely help me out.
And thanks to these mechanics and the bike donors, the Bicycle Collective program will continue to reach out to those in need, one bike at a time.
Turn them over, don't just let them rest in your backyard, but make sure they're used by somebody else who likes cycling.
With photographer Felix Vega, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.